Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the May 2022 reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising, just to get a full picture of everything that's going on this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe to my channel, that helps me grow my channel. But you'll also be notified when I post future videos, and I typically post a couple of Virgo videos a month. With that being said, let's go and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close. So, last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at May. We're going to do a money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. So something to carry into the month of May with you. We're also going to do 3 yes or no questions, a healing crystal, and a healing note for you. Well, let's see here, summary card of the last few weeks or month. We have the card renewal. That's a good card. I haven't seen that in a while. I do hope that some of you are feeling that renewal. It's like you're rested, recharged. Great energy associated with that. Let's see what messages, though, we have coming through. The first card that we have is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of, it can mean a couple different things. For some, it could be ill health. It could be worry. It could be financial issues. However, it's really great to see that renewal card, because if you aren't feeling good, I assume you should be feeling better now, Virgo, or in the near future if you aren't already. If you are having financial issues, there should be a renewal to that as well. Or worry. We should be moving away from that worry. So all good things to get away from and be renewed from. The next card that we have is the Emperor. The Emperor is a card of respect, leadership, strategic planning. It's a very long-term card. So when I see the Emperor card, it's like knowing that you're doing the right things. It's big picture. It's long-term with the Emperor. The next card that we have is the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is very nostalgic. So you could be reflecting on things these last few weeks. It's also a card of gifts, though, so you could have received kind of an unexpected gifts, or furthermore, this could have been a reunion for some of you. You see here 2 people reconnecting on this card. Very often we see reunions, so you might have been reunited with somebody. So let's clarify this column and see what other messages we can get here. The first card that we have is the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is a card of self-defense, or having to protect yourself against competition. So as it comes to money, I feel like you could have had a lot of money going out at this point, almost to the point where it sent you into like kind of a point of self-defense. For those of you that are worried, I would say that your worry was like driven by self-defense or competition as well. Again, this is what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so good things to see an ending coming to. The next card that we have is the 6 of Cups. So same message that we got earlier as it relates to the 6 of Cups. So could potentially be that nostalgia or that reflection. Definitely there's a possibility there was a gift or some sort of reunion. If you've been reflecting, if nostalgia is the word that's sticking out here for you, I would say that reflecting back is what's projecting you forward with that Emperor card. As for gifts, it could have been like a very major gift. Maybe it was a down payment on a house from somebody, or that reunion. If it pertains to reunion, I would say that this reunion is going to be long-term, and this is going to be someone that sticks with you for quite some time now that you've been reunited. The next card that we have is the 6 of Wands. Lots of 6s in a row there for you. But the 6 of Wands is a card of victory, award, recognition, good news, success. So again, that, let's say it was a down payment on a house as the gift you received, totally celebration worthy. It makes sense that there would be a success, victory, something going on there, that award in a financial manner. Reunion, though, again, would be a successful reunion. Now let's take a look at our next column, which is just general May, what we've got coming. See what summary card we have there. Connection. Connection's always good. This is about being connected to yourself, being connected to your inner child, being connected to your feelings and emotions. This could be being connected to the world as well. But let's see what messages we get here. The first card that we start off with, the Sun card, the first card we start off with is the Sun card. Honestly, it really doesn't get much better than the Sun card. The Sun card is a card of material happiness, joyous outcomes, success. It's a really, really wonderful card anywhere you see it in the reading. So I would say you're going to have a really happy, positive, successful month that you can enjoy. The next card that we have is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of loss, regret, low feelings. If you look at this person, they're dressed in all black, their head is hanging low, and they're almost like grieving those 3 cups that are knocked over. Some of you are going to be upset about something, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. We're going to, of course, clarify that message. 2 very opposite feeling cards, of course, that Sun card being more dominant. At the bottom, we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card of withdrawing, retreating, moving on. If you look here, the Eight of Cups is stacked pretty nicely, but yet the person in the background is still moving forward, moving away, moving on to something better. Some of you could be maybe upset about this transition, but again, with the Eight of Cups, it's that moving to something better type energy. The first card that we have is the Three of Cups. The first clarifying card, excuse me, is the Three of Cups. With the Three of Cups, this is again a card of celebration. So I know this transition or whatever this Five of Cups energy is feeling, you could be a little sad, but this is going to be a really good move. Whatever's happening here, it's celebration worthy. And then again, on top of that Sun card, that card of material happiness, joyous outcome, success, looking so good. The next card we have is the World card. The World card is quite literally the world coming full circle. It is a card of completion. It's completing a goal, completing a lesson. So I feel like you will be moving on for something, and you might be a little sad you're moving on. Whatever you're moving on to, I mean, it couldn't be much better than it is. It's really, really, really good. At the bottom we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a card of healing, nurturing, being supported, all wonderful things. As you go through this transition, you're going to be getting all those things. You're going to be well supported. You're going to be doing healing. It's going to take you to a really, really wonderful place. With the Queen of Cups too, if you look at the cup here, it's not even really a cup. It's more like a trophy. You're like going to the trophy. Again, it doesn't get much better than this. So very, very excited to see Virgo. I do want to point out cups. There's a lot of cups in this row, which is worth calling out. Cups are typically water signs, and it is very emotional type energy. So do keep that in mind and be aware, Virgo. But let's move into our next column, which is anything related to money. So job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have. Again, anything associated with money. The first card that we have is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restrictions. If you look at this card, this person is blindfolded. Their arms are bound down. But there's lots and lots of swords stuck into the background, and this person could very easily almost like wiggle back and cut themselves free. So make sure that you're not limiting yourself as it relates to career growth or job opportunities, investments, money. Make sure that you aren't holding yourself back this month. When you see the Eight of Swords, it's like a good warning. Kind of make yourself aware. Maybe you want to save money, but you like keep buying things that you don't necessarily need but want. So like, don't be the one that's hindering whatever your career or financial growth is this month. The next card that we have is the Chariot. The Chariot is the vroom vroom card. It means action. It means change. It means things are moving. So you're definitely on a journey. You're on a financial journey. You're on a career path journey. But a thing means action, change. It means things are moving. So it's a good place to be. By no means is it stagnant. With this card, this is also sometimes new vehicle, and I do want to throw that out because this is the money column and the investment column. So some of you could be getting a new car this month, which is exciting. The Chariot does oftentimes mean new vehicle. Then at the bottom here, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a great money card. Love to see the King of Pentacles really anywhere in the spread, but especially a wonderful money column card. But this is very solid, very practical, very wise. It could be an indicator of a new good investment opportunity. But this is also a good reminder to be solid and practical and wise as it comes to spending money. Again, if you want to save money and you keep spending money, then you're kind of not really being solid, practical, and wise. So overall a good money card, but a reminder to be wise with your money. Let's see what messages we've got here. With the Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana. It's a card of new beginnings, taking chances, going on a new path. I'm just going to read this message the way I'm seeing it. Yes, some of you could be getting a new job, assuming again that you're not like limiting yourself to what you're applying for or what you're thinking you're qualified for. So I do see some new job energy, but I do see some of you like creating new spending habits as well, setting a budget, starting to move money into a 401k or savings account. So I do see like new money management as well. The next card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles, another really great money card to have anywhere in the reading, but again, one we love to see in the money column. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is a card of leaving a legacy. It could be retirement, so some of you could be retiring. It could be inheritance. It's often large money and it's long-term money, which we love to see. So you're on the path of getting a large amount of money, or you're on the path to retirement. But this is also saying you're on the path rightfully so. You're on the right path for long-term money, which is a good thing. The next card that we have is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card of desire for long-term security. Not surprised to see this here. This is about being solid, practical, wise with your money. And this is just saying you have that desire to have money long term. But it's nice because you have two cards right above it saying you're doing the right thing for long-term money. So not surprised to see the desire card there. But you have lots of cards supporting the fact that you are on the right path. Make good money choices. Now let's move into our next column, which is anything related to love. So think family, friends, relationships, children, anything that you would associate with love, Virgo. The first card we have is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is typically another money card. It can also be a card of patience though, so there could be something you're waiting for as it relates to love. But oftentimes when I see the Page of Pentacles, this could be like you're moving in with your partner, like going from one income to two incomes. This could also be an indicator if you're in a relationship of your partner getting a new job, which is exciting, or some sort of raise or money news. The next card that we have is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of worry, anxiety. It could be grief or depression, but more often worry and anxiety. It could be nightmares. Like if you look at this person, they're quite literally sitting up in bed. So it's oftentimes like you're worried or stressed about something to the point where you can't sleep. It's keeping you awake at night. We're going to clarify this and see what's going on there. At the bottom we have the Fool card. The Fool card is good anywhere we have it in the reading. When we see it in the love column, it could be an indicator of a new relationship, going on a new path. Again, that could be that moving in together. If you're hoping to have children, this is a good indicator. Again, or if you want to go into a relationship. This is fresh hope, taking chances, going on a new path, having a new beginning. Let's clarify and see what messages we get. The first card that we have is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, quite simply, is making a choice. So you'll be making a choice possibly to move in together, or this could be like you're going to start working part-time because your partner is getting a new job, or you could be making a choice to move to support your partner's new job. But there does seem to be some sort of decision regarding finances and the person that you're in the relationship with. The next card that we have is the Ace of Wands. Anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. As it relates to Ace of Wands, this is typically a new project, new urge to create. There's something that you want that you don't have, Virgo, and that's what's causing this Nine of Swords type energy. Like, you're really bothered that you don't have this one thing. Maybe you really want to be in a relationship and you're single, or you really are hoping to have a child and it hasn't happened yet. There is something new that you want that you don't have. I would say stay patient, especially because we have the Fool card at the beginning. I would say it's coming for you, but these two cards together, or excuse me, these four cards at the bottom are kind of echoing each other. The next clarifying card we have is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of stress, exhaustion, having a lot of burdens. If you look at this person, they're carrying all of these wands and they're like hunched over crying into these wands. So again, it's like that overwhelmed feeling, that stressed out feeling. Whatever it is, you're going to get it with the Ace of Wands and the Fool. That's saying that newness, that new beginning. But you definitely are like very focused and upset that you don't have this new thing yet. But hopefully you can rest assured knowing that it seems to be coming for you in May. But now let's take a look at our next column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guide. So something to carry into the month of May. The first card that we have is dependability. This is a good reminder. I feel like, Virgo, you're very hardworking, you're very consistent. This is always just a good reminder to continue to stay dependable. But let's see what messages we've got going on. The first card that we have is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card of theft, betrayal, dishonesty. This is also a card of like moving away from something though. You see this person has gathered their swords and they're kind of scooting away. You may need to be scooting away from someone or something this month, so just keep an eye on that. And again, I would say like continue to be reliable, of course, with that dependability card. I feel like no matter what noise is happening around you, you need to stay on your path, you need to stay on your course, and you need to continue to be you and be doing the great things that you've been doing, Virgo. The next card that we have is the Ace of Swords. Again, that ace card being a card of newness. The Ace of Swords is new idea, new clarity. It can be new conflict, and I would say that those two cards are kind of associated together. So maybe there is some sort of conflict that's arising that comes up in the shape of theft or betrayal or dishonesty that we associate with the Seven of Swords. But again, it can't affect your dependability, Virgo. Then at the bottom here we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience, hard work, delayed success. You see this person planted their pentacles and now they're essentially waiting for them to grow. So I feel like there's some sort of waiting that's happening for you this month. Let's clarify this column. The first card we have is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is very studious, very hardworking. Again, whatever's happening with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords, that conflict, that not very good energy, you just have to keep doing you. Stay focused, stay dependable, stay hardworking. The next card that we have is the Five of Pentacles. We had the Five of Pentacles earlier with lots of different meanings, but the meaning that's coming through here seems to be worry. So you're kind of worried about this conflict or this situation, but again, my advice here is to kind of stay heads down and stay focused on what you want. Stay dependable, Virgo. Then at the very, very bottom, we have the Ace of Cups, which again, anytime we have an ace card, is a card of newness. So we have a waiting card with a new card. So whatever you're waiting for is going to be coming for you. The Ace of Cups is typically baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. But again, this could be anything that you're hoping for. It's that new thing that you're wanting. So the waiting will be paying off with whatever you're seeking here, Virgo. Now at this time, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But for question number 1, we have the 10 of Hearts. This is the number 7 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the 9 of Spades. This is number 41 card. That's going to be a yes. And for question number 3, we have the 4 of Diamonds. This is number 27 card. That's going to be a yes. So yes, yes, yes for you, Virgo. Now we're going to take a look at our Healing Stones deck. We're going to pull a crystal for the month of May for you. Keep it in your pocket, put it on your nightstand. Just keep it with you through the month of May to support you. You have turquoise, which is good for self-responsibility. It helps you forge your own destiny, and it's good at helping you say no. Last but not least, we're going to do a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your healing message says, however you change through this journey, you will always be my inspiration. You will always be you. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, when you subscribe, that helps me very greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new videos. If you feel inclined, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you again, Virgo, and have a wonderful May.